Hard talk. It's so easy to fall into the trap of trying to be nice to our clients as coaches. And it's really not easy always to tell people not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear. And to put it out, lay it out for them on the table in a way that they really have to come to grips with what we're saying. And sometimes what we have to say to them isn't nice. But that's our job as coaches, as teachers, as mentors, as leaders. I want to share with you something that happened a few days ago. A woman in her 50s from England reached out to me for support. She saw something online that I put out, and she left me a message, and we agreed to have a video conversation. And we spoke for about a half hour, 45 minutes. The first few minutes, I listened to her really, really deeply with a lot of empathy. You could see that she was really distracted. She never looked once at the camera. She was telling me about all her troubles, that she's divorced and she's alone, and she has her kids and she's bringing up her kids by herself, and her business crashed a while ago, and now she's working in another business and also handling horses and doing other things. And I really connected with her. And I understood what she was about. But after a few minutes, I stopped her. And I told her really in these exact words. I said, stop. Now shut the fuck up. I want to tell you what I hear and whom I'm seeing in front of me in the camera. And I described to her a powerful woman who will do anything for her family and for her kids. A woman which people around her always come for advice and for help. And a woman who never cracks under pressure, etc., etc. And after a few minutes of describing that to her, I asked, does this woman sound familiar to you? And you could see the change in her all of a sudden when she realized that that was her. But she forgot. And then I went on to tell her that life is a matter of perspective. It's how you choose to look at things. Yes, we have troubles. Yes, we have problems. However, let's put things into perspective. I told her that 80 years ago, 85 years ago, my grandparents' families were being cremated, were being stuffed into ovens in the Nazi death camps and crematoriums. And other people around the world were losing their lives in World War II in horrible conditions. And millions of people were refugees. And about 105 years ago, or 105 years ago, was World War I, where people left their homes for years to sit in trenches which were, I don't even want to think, which were wet and cold with rats and lice and no food and no sleep, and moving ahead 10 meters and moving back 20 meters and being gassed and killed by the millions. Even today, look what's going on in Syria, the Arab world, all the refugees and the fighting. It's a matter of perspective. So I gave her some really hard talk, but that's what she needed because she forgot. And I want to share with you something she wrote to me the day after. And I think that's something we as coaches should always remember. We have to tell our clients what they need to hear and not always what they want to hear, even if it means that they won't be clients. It doesn't matter because we're here for them 100%, really to serve them.